Welcome back to Madison County Live. I'm Samantha Burford. We are here today in the salt arena, I'm going to call it. I'm here with Judge Taylor, and he's going to tell us all about how much salt they've used, about the workers and the crew, and all the time these guys have put in to make sure that we're safe out on the roads.
Yeah, thank you for coming in and showing an interest in the Madison County Road Department and our operation when we do have a winter storm. Our road department came in yesterday morning at 7. They worked last night to 11. Okay. By law, they can only work 16 hours before they can have to have an 8-hour break, unless I declare state of emergency in our county, which this snowstorm obviously didn't give us a reason to do so. So we implemented them back out, deployed them back out this morning at 7. As you can see, our salt bin is about half full. We've used about half of our salt that we have here at Road North. Now, Road South would be about the same. Okay. At all times, we have about 3,000 tons of salt at any given time. We keep about 1,600 to 1,800 ton here, and then somewhere around 1,200 to 1,400 down at Road South.
So how many crews do you have at one time out working on our roads?
We typically have about 20. We have about 20 employees that are out in trucks. We're short some employees this year, so our road supervisor, Willie Willis, our road foreman, Matt Grant, one of our mechanics, Shane, we put them in a truck to try to kind of cover.
Giving them a double duty hat.
That's right. Yeah. That's exactly right.
Okay. So how often do they get to take breaks? They're just constantly driving, or they get... you tell me.
Yeah, they do get breaks. I mean, obviously, once they get so far and they run out of salt, they have to come back in to the road department and fill back up. At that time, a lot of times they'll come in and get a cup of coffee, sit down for a few minutes and warm up. The average route, each one of the routes on average is about 6-hour route.
Okay.
We're covering about 700 miles of roads.
Now, that was my next question.
Yep, 700 miles of road. So, you could sort of do the math and divide that up by about 20 drivers.
Now, how do they decide, or you decide, okay, this is good, even though the temperature's 16 degrees, we don't need to put any more salt out?
Willie Willis, our supervisor, has been with the Madison County Road Department and a foreman he's been with us about 21, 22 years. So he's got a lot of expertise. He's been around for a long time, and so he knows obviously when the right time is to put out salt and when not, when to put your plow down, when not. And so we rely on his expertise a lot.
Right. And I want to let everybody know about you guys got it last year, the new computerized system, and how to track where they are and if they're going to be coming to your street soon.
Right. One of the things when I took office, I realized real quick that we as government leaders need to communicate better to our constituents, and we need to give them the information and really have information at their fingertips. And so we created the track system is what we call it, which is basically a GPS system that is a map of our whole county. It allows them to track our snow trucks, allows us to track our snow trucks in live time. And so our constituents will know when they maybe will get to their street, their house. It also allows us to keep our drivers safer. If we see a truck sitting for a longer period of time than normal, not moving, then we can radio them and say, hey, is everything okay?
Are you safe?
Are you safe?
Because it's not just about our safety, it's about their safety as well.
That's right.
Right. So, and I'm sure you do get some that get stuck ever so often.
Yes, yeah, they do. We have a couple of rigs records that we got from the Army. And so we utilize those, and we go out and pull our own guys out. Now, a few times we haven't been able to do it because they got so stuck we had to call in bargers. The big trucks. But it hadn't happened this snow route. That was last year.
Yeah. Well, and the weather, they're calling, I don't know about the Farmer's Almanac and all the weather people, they're going to say this is one of our worst winters. So it's coming. So you expect to probably refill this.
Yes, we will. After this snowstorm, we'll go ahead and reorder and fill it back up because we obviously can't get caught with our pants down is what I say. So
you got to have it ready.
You got to have it ready.
And we took a tour, and maybe we'll get some video of that here in a minute, but we took a tour of the inside. You keep the trucks, I'm going to say, nice and warm so that when they do get called out to duty, they're ready. They're
ready to go. That's exactly right. So they'll come in, they'll work on their chains, they'll work on any potential complications they have with their plow, snow blade, the chains that are around the tire. They'll fill them up, fuel them up, make sure they're ready to go out for another snow event.
Well, thank you so much. And next time we're going to get a ride along, all right?
That'd be great.
All right. Sounds like fun.
Thanks.
All right. Until the next snowstorm. Thanks, Judge.
Hi, Amanda Markham here with your weekly home selling tip. Curb appeal is one of the most important things in selling your home. Make sure that your bushes are trimmed, the sidewalks and driveways are pressure washed. That makes a huge difference. And make sure that you have fresh mulch and a nice, bright, happy welcome mat at the front door. This will make a great first impression for buyers looking at your house. If you're curious about what the current value is of your home, please visit my website, www.kyhomes.co.